Okay, let's talk about money. We're going to cut through all the noise and demystify personal finance. Forget the confusing jargon, forget the complicated spreadsheets. We're going to lay out a clear, step-by-step path to get you on your way to financial well-being. All right, let's dive in.
So first up, and this might surprise you, we're not going to start with numbers. Nope, we're starting with feelings. Because to really get a handle on our money, we have to understand the why behind it, that deep emotional connection we all have with our finances.
So let me ask you something, and be honest with yourself. Think about that little knot in your stomach when an unexpected bill shows up, or that feeling of anxiety when you're about to check your bank account. Sound familiar at all?
If you're nodding your head right now, listen, you are absolutely not alone. This connection between how we feel about our money and our overall mental health, it's not just in your head. It's a real documented thing that millions of us deal with.
And this really gets to the heart of the problem. You can see how something like poor credit can kick off this downward spiral. You get hit with higher interest rates, which leads to more financial pressure, which creates more stress, and that stress can really start to weigh on you, leading to anxiety and just feeling kind of hopeless. But here's the really good news. That cycle, it can be broken. What's so powerful here is the proof that when people take steps to improve their financial situation, their well-being goes up right along with it. It just goes to show that taking those first positive steps, no matter how small they feel, can make a real, measurable difference. The big takeaway is that you've got the power to change this story.
Okay, so now that we've kind of reset our mindset, let's get practical. Let's talk about our first tool, budgeting. And listen, this is not about restriction. It's the exact opposite. It's about empowerment, gaining clarity and control over where your money is actually going.
A really great place to start, especially if you're new to this, is the 50-30-20 rule. It's super simple. You take your after-tax income and just split it into 3 buckets. 50% goes to your absolute needs, rent, food. 30% is for your wants, the fun stuff like going out or hobbies. And then a really crucial 20% goes straight into savings or paying down debt. But hey, maybe you're someone who likes a bit more detail. If so, the zero-based budget might be perfect for you. With this method, you literally give every single dollar a job, whether it's for bills, groceries, saving, whatever. Your income minus your expenses should equal 0 at the end of the month. Nothing gets lost in the shuffle.
So which one is better? The 50-30-20? The zero-based? Honestly, the best one is the one you'll actually stick with. There's no magic formula here. The whole point is to find a system that fits your life and your personality, because the best budget in the world is the one that's sustainable for you.
Okay, so you've got your budget in place. That's your command center. Now it's time to shift gears and go on the offensive. It's time to tackle what, for so many of us, is the #1 source of financial stress: debt.
And when it comes to paying down that debt, you've basically got 2 main battle plans to choose from: the snowball and the avalanche. One is all about psychology and momentum, while the other is pure mathematical efficiency.
The snowball method is all about feeling that sweet taste of victory. You list all your debts from the smallest balance to the largest, and you ignore the interest rates for a minute. Then you attack that smallest debt with everything you've got. Once it's gone, bam, you get this huge motivational boost. Then you take all the money you were paying on that one and snowball it onto the next smallest debt.
Now, if you're more of a numbers person, the avalanche method is probably going to be your jam. This one is the most logical financially. You list your debts by the highest interest rate first. By focusing all your extra cash on that one, you end up saving the most money on interest payments over the long haul. It's a different approach, but super effective.
All right, so once you start getting your debt under control, things get really exciting. This is where you can shift from playing defense to playing offense, where you start actively growing your wealth for the future.
And here's a fantastic little mental trick to really grasp the power of investing. It's called the Rule of 72. It's just a super simple way to estimate how long it'll take for your money to double, all thanks to the magic of compounding.
Here's how easy it is. You just take the number 72 and divide it by your expected annual rate of return. So for example, if your investments are earning about 9% a year, it'll take roughly 8 years for that money to double. Simple as that.
And that's really the beauty of this rule. It's not meant to be perfectly precise down to the last penny. It's for those quick, back-of-the-napkin calculations that make this big, abstract idea of compounding interest feel real and understandable.
Now, as you get more comfortable with this stuff, there are even more advanced strategies you can look into. For example, there's something called tax loss harvesting. Basically, it's a way to find a silver lining when the market is down.
You can sell an investment that's lost value, and that loss can actually lower the taxes you have to pay on your investment gains. It's a bit more complex for sure, but it's a great example of how you can be strategic with your portfolio.
So, we've talked mindset, we've talked budgeting, we've made a plan for debt, and we've even looked at how to grow your wealth. Now let's kind of zoom out and tie all these pieces together and look at the path ahead.
And this right here might be the most important thing to remember. There's no finish line. Financial well-being isn't about hitting some magic number in your bank account and then you're done. It's a journey. It's about building and sticking with a bunch of small, mindful habits day in and day out.
And on this journey, it really helps to know where the common traps are. Things like just spending without a plan, or stretching yourself too thin on a house or a car payment, or not having that rainy day fund set aside for emergencies. And of course, the big one, putting off saving for retirement. Just being aware of these can help you sidestep them.
And that's why having a financial plan, even a really simple one, is so incredibly important. Think of it as your personal roadmap, your GPS. It's the thing that guides your decisions and helps you navigate around those potholes on the way to where you really want to go. So we'll end with this, because at the end of the day, managing your money isn't really about the money. It's about what that money makes possible. Is it more time with your family, the freedom to travel, the chance to chase a passion project? Connecting your daily financial habits to those big life goals? Well, that's the most powerful motivation you'll ever find. So, what does that freedom look like for you?